Who do you think will accommodate your policies about people owning, benefiting from resources, owning it? Who do you think of all the major players today will think like you and will accommodate you and for you to be part of that coalition?
In fact, I think all of them do.
Okay.
It's just that their priorities are not focused. When Peter O'Neill was in government, I talked to him. He accepted it. But he put other things on top of that priority. Yeah? You see, Papua New Guinea export is about 25 billion every year from oil and gas and all the resources. 25 billion. You know how much stay in the country? Only 5 billion. And how much goes to the hand of the people? Very little of that. Now, if the people are not...
So where does the 20 billion go to?
Oh, go back to
developers,
the developers,
middle person,
yeah.
all of those.
Well, we don't know about the middle person. I expect every member to be trustworthy. But definitely goes to the foreign companies. You know, they've studied all this resource ownership. And they say the best way to govern your resource and enrich your country is to take ownership of the resources. Now, these are done by all the experts of the world. Huh? And we have to change. I blame myself because when we were, most of these mining licenses were actually, a lot of them happened in my time. But of course, Somare was the Prime Minister, the Cabinet make a decision, and we implemented. What a lot of people must know, when we form a new country, nobody knows Papua New Guinea, where the hell do you come from? You're a wild bull, out of nowhere. Huh? Who would come? Who, if you have the money, would you put in Papua New Guinea? A newcomer.
It's speculative investment then.
Yeah, very speculative. So a lot of people hesitate to come. So Somare and all the leaders, we have to grease them to come. Yeah. And that's why we give concession. I happen to be the Minister for Finance. Octady is my project. Pogo is my project. Lear is my project. Simberi is my project. Yeah. But we have to act in a particular way, responding to the currents of time.
But it needs to, we need to revisit it now. And
yeah. Well, one of our policies is ownership of the resources.
Okay.
I'm prepared to do that now.
Okay. One of my guests here suggested that let the people own it 100%. Let the government be the legislature, the tax collector. You agree with that?
100%.
Okay.
And I think that would solve all the land problems that we have. Because they will be well off. Why should they fight each other?
That came from Belden Nama anyway, so I see that you two are getting together then.
Yeah. He knows it because I've said it many times.
Yes.
Yeah. Why should they fight each other if they're well off? When I say this, I have a reason for it. I have a goal. I want to make New Ireland a satisfying society. Not a very, very rich and greedy society, because a satisfying society will be able to look after itself, they police themselves, they keep peace among themselves. So that's why if you can build up to a situation where people are satisfied, that's good. So we have to give more to the people. But in this country, John, do you know that government take over all the resources underneath? Government give out an exploration license, and when they find the gold or find anything, all of a sudden it just gave it, the government just gave everything to the developer. People get nothing. People have to fight to get anything out of their own resources. It's not right. Okay. The law is wrong. There will be a time I can give you you and I can sit down together, we can go over all these things that convince me. I just did not come here to talk to you about this thing to sound good for the election. No. I have studied the common law of prison and how the common law enabled the people to own the resources under the ground. Whereas in Australia, it was taken over by the Crown. It's a Crown land, so everything belonged to the Crown. In England, it's not. In the US, the states have quite big powers. They charge different rates of royalties in different states. California, the Lone Star states, that's Texas, all charge different rates. That type of thing.
Okay, all right. I'm sure if we sat down, we can talk about that at another time. We are running out of time. Sir, would you like to be Prime Minister again?
Here is a question that, I'm not young. I'm not young anymore, right? But my mind is very clear. You can test me, and you've tested me today.
I did.
My mind is very clear. I would like to assist whoever can with a genuine desire to make this country to give this country a better tomorrow. I have only one aim, to be able to let go this country and hand it over to the next generation better than when my father gave it to me.
On that note, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you very much,
Right.
Sir Julius, for coming on to the show.
Thanks, Fred.
Okay, all right.
You happy with it?
I'm happy with it.
All right.
That has been the Right Honourable Sir Julius Chan, the leader of the People's Progress Party and the Governor of the New Ireland Province. Your Vote Matters is an EMTV election awareness program to give the voters some idea of the political parties in the country, their leaders and the candidates before polling. Thank you for watching. I'm John Eggins. Bye for now.